Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. I'm so excited to be here with all of you tonight to make a fun little card. Let me say my hellos. Hello, Candy. Hello, Francie. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Kate. Hello, Luann. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome in. Tonight's all about the succulents. Well, this month is all about the succulents. Hello, Donna in Bakersfield, California. It's still early there. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Anne Marie. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. So let's head down to the table and let's just get right into it tonight. Whoops. Christopher Allen, you have to turn on the top view camera. I knew I was forgetting something. Hello, everyone. I'm here now. Hello, hello. Okay. Is everybody having a good night so far? A good week so far? I sure hope so. All right. So tonight we are going to be using the Succulent and Cactus stamp set. And we are also going to be using the coordinating die set, okay? Luckily, since we're going to be doing some spraying, some spritzing and spraying tonight, I forgot to show you guys this the other day. This is how that spritz turned out. Remember when we did that beautiful spritzing? We're going to use this as our background tonight. Isn't that amazing? That's how it dried naturally. So we're going to use the die set from that, which is right here, but luckily, through the magic of television, I already have all of mine cut out and ready to go. Through the magic of television. So what we are going to do, the idea is we're going to use this jar. This was from the Die of the Month 2 months ago. So if you already got this, we're going to cut out this jar. And what we're going to do is we're going to nestle our succulents inside of the jar. So we're going to place a little something there at the top of the jar. We're going to place, let's see here, these towards the back. Okay, so we're just going to create like a succulent jar. You know, I think that'll be a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take a couple of my pieces here because I don't know exactly what I'm going to get myself into yet, but I want to spray them. Okay, so we're going to use our beautiful new sprays. I have to grab my spray vestibule, and we're going to place them kind of like so because we're going to spray them a little bit differently. So I think that should be good for now. Actually, this guy can go down here and this guy can go here because I think we're going to spray them kind of the same. All right. Dad. Okay, got it. I was like, I don't know what was going on there. So the colors we're going to use tonight, now these are not all the new colors. We're going to use the Lime Chroma Mist, the Wisteria Chroma Mist, the Dragon Fruit Chroma Mist, and I think I might throw in a little bit of Peacock because that's probably one of my favorites. Oh, good. Okay, so we're going to start with, I'm going to spray a little bit of the, and this is going to be pretty heavy because I didn't shake it up. That's my fault. Some of the lime, but don't worry, we're going to remove some of this pigment. You'll see what I mean in a second. I usually like to spray off first. There we go. You'll see what I mean. This is kind of like that shaving cream technique. You'll see in a second. And then for these ones, I think we'll do a little bit of purple. Oh, I love how pretty that light purple is. So the Wisteria. And then a little bit of our, this is the Dragon Fruit. And then why not add another color in? We can get wild tonight, right? I think we're going to add in some apricot. Whoops. I should have shaken it up, but I didn't. It's okay. All right. So now what we're going to do, this is going to look like a hot mess, but don't worry, I promise you it's going to be good. We're giving this a second to absorb into the paper. This was actually done on our, I believe, this is Not Your Mama's. I think this is not, yeah, I think this is Not Your Mama's this was done on. So that paper is going to take a little bit of time to absorb. So I am going to, hello Stacy at Scrap Mania. We're going to hit this with just a little bit of heat. Not a lot. Just a little bit. To kind of get those colors to set in there a little bit. You can kind of move them around a little bit too if you want. All right. Oh, Christy. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for my gift. It's upstairs. I have to show it on the Friday live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One of the most thoughtful gifts I've ever gotten. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love it so much. All right, so now we're going to take a paper towel. And we're just going to dab this, okay? And look, whoops, my goodness gracious. We'll dab this one like that. And look at what we get. Isn't that stunning? So I'm going to move these to the side. Because I'm going to dry them more. Okay, now let's do these two down here. I might have to get a fresh paper towel, but look at how pretty those are. Because the Chroma mists, they seep in so well to the paper. It's just these pigments. If you've never used these pigments before, now is the time to give them a whirl. But look at that color. Oh, I love it so much, Christy. I love it so much. I'm actually getting some display hooks for it in the store. All right, so now we're going to lift this, and now look at how gorgeous those turned out. So easy, so simple, and they're fully colored, and that's really what we were looking for. But they also have some shimmer to them. Okay, so let's hit these with a little bit of heat. All right. Right? Yay for easy color. I mean, could not be easier coloring. Okay, so we're going to move these to the side now. They're all colored up and ready to go. And now we're going to cut out our little, let me move these, because we'll be using these on other cards, I can assure you of that. Move this out of the way, and now let's cut out our jar on the new lawnmower. It's so much quieter. It's so much quieter. It's such a different world. Whoops. The reverse button doesn't always work super well on it, though. But it is so quiet in comparison. Okay. So here is our jar. Hello, Roseanne. So what we're going to essentially do is we've got to kind of figure out how we're going to put our pieces inside of our jar. Isn't that cool? and how we're going to arrange them. I think like that. And then this guy will be popped up on the front like so. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it. All right, so first things first, we've got to attach these pieces together, okay? So I'm going to grab a little bit of liquid adhesive. And while I'm gluing, I'm just going to be mindful of my jar. That looks pretty good to me. Whoopsies. That was a lot of glue, Christopher Allen. Okay. And then a little bit of adhesive right here because we want to keep this all together. And this is kind of how I would imagine they would be in this terrarium. Remove some of that glue. And we're going to give this a moment to dry. And again, this is what it's going to look like when it's inside of there. Okay, and while that's happening, we are going to prep our card base. So the card base is just a standard A2 size card. These are our pre-cut, pre-scored card bases. One of my absolute favorite things that we carry here at Brutus Monroe. And then I'm going to take our background sheet and we're going to cut this out, okay? We're going to cut out a piece that's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. But we have to start down here at the bottom so we can get a good, we want all the color here, so I think we might just miss a little bit of the purple, but that's okay. And then we'll go here. And then 4 1/4 is right here. And then now we have this beautiful background that we made the other night when I was showing you what the colors look like. All right, so let's add a little bit of adhesive here. By a little bit, we need a lot because this was a highly sprayed panel. So we want it to flatten itself out. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous for our background? Okay, and now we need something to kind of get everything to sit in place. And for that, I'm going to use some gold. There's something about gold with a terrarium, and this is what I'm going to use for the lid. But for the background, so everything is kind of has a place to rest, I'm going to use my new all-time favorite, which is the mirror, the black mirror paper. Because I just can't get enough of it. I just can't. I know you probably are all sick of it by now, but I think this little piece will just help to ground everything. So let me run this through the lawnmower real quick. I'm going to cut it in half so we're not wasting anything here. And I think that, oh my goodness, my sequins. And I think the black is also going to kind of ground all of the pastels. Because there's a lot of pastel happening here. And the black, I think, will make it a little bit more regal. So there we go. But don't worry, because once this goes on and we have our jar, we needed some dark back there so we could really see how pretty our florals would be. Okay, so now we're also going to add a thin little strip of our favorite sparkly, the chunky hollow Glitterstock, which I don't know if it's in stock right now, so if I'm using it and it's not in stock, I apologize, but I can't not use it. If it's out of stock, I'm sure we have more on the way, but I just needed a little bit of extra glitz and glamour on there. Now I'm going to no, it's the same. It is the same. And I believe it just came back in stock. I think it did. I can't remember. Alright, so then we're just going to place our florals like so. Let me run this through to get our jar lid. Because I love a gold jar lid. Okay. I will not be there, but Heather and Jess will be there. Okay, and my trick for quote-unquote tricking the eye whenever I am using any type of acetate or vellum, couldn't think of the name, is to grab some sticky dots. One of my best kept secrets are the sticky dots, but I guess it's not a secret anymore. And I'm going to place this right inside and burnish that down. Then I'm going to lift this up, grab my vellum, and then this has now adhesive all over it, so no matter where you place it, it's going to look like it is a part of the background. And this will begin to dry here. So once this dries, it's not going to, you're not going to see any of those little dots. Whoops, hold on. It's a little bit crooked. We only have a couple of seconds. Hold on. I've got to do a mason jarectomy. There are very few people that have been trained in this. I'm one of them, luckily. There we go. Whew. Whew. Successful mason jarectomy. All right, so now we have our little succulents in there, and now I'm going to take a little bit of liquid adhesive. We're going to place our jar lid, and I love the gold lid. I believe this die might still be available. I think that gold jar lid just adds a little bit of extra oomph to it, right? Well, unfortunately, Francie, they don't trade them like they used to. I learned how to do my mason jarectomy. It's going on at least 15 years now. They just don't. I don't think it's a dying art. That's the problem. They just aren't. They're just not training it anymore. But luckily, with my certifications, we'll be fine. All right. So let's see here. So now let me grab some of my favorites in the whole wide world. Foam tape on the giant roll. This is just one piece of it. I don't know if it's still in stock, actually. I haven't looked in a while, but I know that it was in low stock for a while. There's not a whole lot of the cactus kits left, actually. I just checked. I did check that inventory earlier. You don't want to do this when you take the backer off. Or don't do what I just did, because you will gum up your scissors. All right, so now we're going to take our little outside. We're just going to pretend that that's kind of growing just off of the side of there. Because, I mean, we can. It's our card, right? We can do whatever we want. We can do whatever we want. And then we are going to use the sentiment that says, have no fear of moving into the unknown. Because I love how that kind of goes straight across the bottom there. I am definitely creating my own ending today, aren't I? And then, do you know what I'm going to put on here? I can hardly contain my excitement. Can you even guess what I'm going to put on these little berries? Gems! Ding, 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 ding. Gosh, do I love these gems. All right. So we are going to use the red shift. Nope, I lied. Let's use... where are my crystals? Have I lost them? They're the ones that I use the most. Great, I've been robbed again. Well, I guess we'll use the light pink, which will be just as fine because they'll still match. Okay, let's get gemming, my friends. All right, so I just knocked that plug clear across the room. Grab some liquid adhesive, and we'll do like every other one. And by every other one, I'm now doing almost every one because y'all know how I am with these gems. I can't stop. I won't stop. I won't do it. Right? They probably did. Although, I don't know. Does Simon Says Stamp carry the gems? I'm assuming they do. They carry pretty much everything else. But I don't think you're putting gems on your card to create. I'm pretty sure you're putting sequins. On your cards to create. Let's see. Every time I think I've placed them all, I find two more. If you're local, Scoozy's opens on May 18th. The team has been working so hard on it over there. Oh my goodness, can you even? Now obviously when it dries, it's gonna look a lot different because there won't be any of the white. The create thing we're talking about is, it's a Simon Says stamp thing. Unfortunately, it's done in a, it's all done. It was something that was for sale a long time ago. We will just be there. We will just be there this weekend. It's not anything you can sign up for anymore, I don't think. But you can. I think you can go and do the make and takes. Here's how the gems will dry. This is the card I made last week, so you won't see all of that white. But yeah. Isn't that fun? It was so easy, so simple. Sold out. Even the make and takes are sold out. Holy camole. And we really needed the dark background, because if we didn't have that dark background, you wouldn't be able to see that. Oh my goodness. At capacity, I had a feeling they would be. The girls are going to have a lot of fun this weekend. So there we go. Oh, did you see what you want to see what I built earlier, since we have a little bit more time? I got my Legos out. And I built a little flower shop today. Isn't that fun? And there's a little cash register in there, and flowers, and all sorts of fun stuff. So this is what I built today. Sometimes when I need my brain to take a break, I know this is going to sound crazy to most people, but when I need my brain to take a break, I build Legos. Christopher, are you opening a new Scoozy's? Yes, so we're opening our first physical location. Our very first actual physical location. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I don't have anything prepped for a second card, but yeah, I don't have anything prepped for a second card. Oh, Heather, what's your favorite Lego set? Instead of making another card, maybe we can do like a 5 or 10 minute Q&A if anybody has any questions. We haven't done one of those in a while. And I just built another let me see if I have the other set that I built this weekend. Nope, I don't have a picture of it. But here's what Scoozy's looks like right now. The new candy store. It's coming together. Who is the biggest prankster on the staff? Me. Heather, would you agree? Yes, icons. This is one of my favorites. We should probably put this on the set. This is a Lego set of roses. Yep, a dozen. I was trying to think. Oh, aren't they fun? I have a whole bunch of other botanicals at home. Yeah, my whole house too. I'm prepping a Lego room. Oh, do you want to see the gift Christy sent me? I can go grab it. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. Okay. If anybody wants to know where I'm at with my brain at this point of the evening, I just spent 10 minutes trying to close the door to Scoozy's, the stockroom door, and thought that the door had swollen and wasn't closing. There was a door stop. So, I figured it out. Let me make sure it's in the right direction. So, she had this incredible blanket made for me of all of the Brutus Monroe shirts. Isn't that amazing? I love it so much, and it keeps me warm, and it's incredible. It is absolutely incredible, but I don't want to use it. I want to display it. So, it's so warm. It's made by a place called Project Repat. Made responsibly in the USA. And I love it so much. It's all so many different, and then the No Day But Today shirt, but all of the different shirts from Brutus Monroe. And I love it. So I'm going to still cuddle with it at my desk, but I want, add more logos. That's a great idea. We can just press it. That's a really good idea. Like the new Scoozy shirt would be perfect down here. Oh, that's such a good idea. That's such a good idea. Yeah, we'll press the new things as we... Oh, thank you so much, Christy. But I've told the team, and I believe they're working on it. Since you had that beautiful blanket form made for me, we have to get you more t-shirts. So I think the team pulled together a ton of t-shirts for you. Because you used all your t-shirts on me. So, all right, everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening. Thank you for being a part of my life. I appreciate you all so much. Remember to create something every single day, whether it is simply a memory or what, by chance will you carry Fred Farkle gummy pigs? So our gummy, I believe, Kelly, our Aqua Pigs, I think, are that brand. I think. Hold on. One moment, please. No, I don't think they, well, nope, I don't think that they are the same thing, but I think we can get them from our vendor. Oh my goodness, we have to get these from our vendor. I'll figure it out. These are so cool. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work on getting them for you. But I could tell you that we have like, yeah, they are close, but they're not the same. I know what you're talking about. They're very close. But we are, we've added, I think, 112 new candies for opening day of Scoozies. And y'all will be able to shop online if you can't shop in person. That is fine, because we know a lot of you won't be able to shop in person. But there will be a whole new section of the website that is just Scoozies that you'll be able to click and go in and do all the different things. And there'll be a different point system for Scoozies as well. So you'll see. Scoozies is just a completely separate brand underneath the Brutus Monroe umbrella. So if you love candy, Scoozies is the place to be, because it's all things candy, treats, and snacks. So opening day is the 18th of May. The 18th of May. We will have lots of sugar-free items. Yes. Lots of different sugar-free items. Yes. So, all right. I love you all to pieces. Remember to create your own ending, or remember to create something every single day, whether that's simply a memory or your own ending. I don't know if I said it already, but I say it with every live. I love you all so much. Thank you for allowing me to create with you and share with you every Tuesday and Thursday. Tomorrow, you will be hanging out with Candy. I may pop in with some sort of a special fun little deal. I don't know yet. But thank you so much. I will see you all very soon. Have a wonderful night and create something every single day.